Zack Ryder does sort of deserve it. I mean, he came from actually getting released to being one of the biggest superstars on the roster, in my opinion. And he worked his ass off, so I think he at least deserves at least one run with either the World Championship or the WWE title, because he really just broke his ass. I mean, he wouldn't be too credible with the title. I mean, yeah, anybody he faces.
That's exactly it.
But I guess that would be a good thing to see him overcome the odds, or something like that.
Yeah, maybe later on in his career, but he doesn't need this right now. He's not there yet, credibility-wise, for his character.
Yeah, maybe like in 2 years or something like that. Or
maybe not 2 years, just give it a year. You can do a lot in a year. I was watching, I'm going to upload a video tomorrow on my account showing that I got a new DVD that recaps the year 2011. Tell you one thing right now, I was watching a Daniel Bryan match in January 2011. Take a look at Daniel Bryan in January 2012. Holy motherfucking shit, does the change is apparent. You know what I mean?
Was this the best of Raw 2011? Or?
Yeah. A lot of stuff can happen in a year. Zack Ryder is not ready for the World Championship yet.
Alright, so I move along into more questions that I got here, and personally one of my favorite questions, and how would you feel if Mickie James decided to retire from wrestling this year and going back to John in this one? How do you feel about that?
I'd be upset. She's probably one of the best divas on TNA. Not divas, but knockouts on TNA. So, yeah, if she retired, I mean, if an injury happened, there's nothing we can do. But if she just says, fuck it and quits, then I'd be upset about it.
All right, Boston fan, your thoughts?
It really wouldn't bother me a whole lot. I mean, bottom line is, yeah, Mickie James is definitely great. But, it's just, one of those things that, people come and go from the business, and sometimes you hate to see them go, but it is what it is. But, if Mickie James retired, hey, that's, definitely her business. And she would definitely be missed by a lot of people.
S&D, what are your thoughts on that?
Including me. Is there anything that happened that indicate the fact that this would happen, or it's pure speculation?
That's just a regular question.
Oh, okay. Well, I think she's definitely one of the best in-ring performer, knockout-wise or women's-wise, that we've seen in the last decade. You know what I mean? When I think of the best woman performer in the ring, I think of Trish, I think of Lita, and I think of Mickie James. So if yeah, she's let's just say lately she performs in a different kind of ring. But
yeah, we'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that.
Sable? I thought she was good.
Yeah. God, here we go. Woo! David, your account's gonna be flagged.
And I blame Boston fans for that.
I'm sorry.
So good. But yeah, with my thoughts, of course, I would be upset. And Mickie James has done a lot in the career, not just in TNA, but in WWE too. So I would understand her on leaving, and she's got music to look on, so I'll be following her music career. And it's not going to be the end of the world for me, because I still got other wrestlers to look on. I got Christian there, of course, and other people that I do like. So I won't entirely stop watching wrestling, so she will be missed by me for sure. So I would be pretty damn upset about that for sure. Next question that I have here: if WWE wanted to hire you for any position, whether it be wrestler, manager, announcer, or booker, which position do you think you would work best in? And yeah, I think that's it with that. So John, what are your thoughts on that? On if you were hired by WWE, which position would you pick, either wrestler, manager, or announcer?
I'd pick wrestler. I'd probably use my pistol gimmick or that Joker thing, like Simon said. I don't know. Yeah, I've been wanting to be a wrestler for a while, so I don't know. I'm looking into it. So yeah, that's probably what I do.
All right, Boston fan, what are your thoughts?
Okay. well, I'm gonna break this down for you guys.
Alright.
For me, definitely not a wrestler. Reason why? I'm 5'6", 185 pounds. I got a beer gut and a fat ass. So let's call it down the middle. I would get destroyed in the ring. Not for nothing, but I would probably end up either wanting to be either a manager or a color commentator.
Referee.
Yeah, well, I think referee would work out pretty good too, but I don't know. I kind of would want to be either a manager. For me, just a good old color commentator sitting right next to Jerry Lawler and Michael Cole, and when Michael Cole gets out of line, punch the fucker in the face.
That'd be epic.
One thing is for damn sure, Chris, you do look good in stripes.
Why, thank you. Have you seen the explicit pictures of me in a referee outfit, Mr. Simon Nickel Diamond?
I've yet to see that.
Alright, that's the name.
Not a part of my plan.
It's getting a little homo here, but
Not a part of my plan. Hulk Hogan to China to Boston Fan 79 naked to my answer. What's the question already?
If you
Yeah. Okay, my bad. Creative agent. I love to obviously, create script and everything, and I think I could look at, some gimmick and naturally think of what to change in there and, work behind the camera.
Alright, for me, it'd probably either manager or maybe announcer or booker, any one of those. It'd probably come down to maybe manager or booker, to me, in my personal opinion. Wrestler, definitely, I don't think that would be happening for me as much as cool as it sounds for me, but I think personally, manager or booker would be best for me, in my personal opinion. And next question that we got here, if you were backstage at WWE and TNA and you had a handgun with 6 rounds, which wrestlers would you put the bullet on? Or if you want to put it this way, release either in WWE or TNA. What are your thoughts on that, going back to John?
shoot, I'd probably shoot Goldust. Goldust. Probably John Laurinaitis, Michael Cole. That's about it.
Alright, Boston Fan, what are your thoughts?
Okay, I'm going to try and pick 3 from each. Starting with WWE. First round, Michael Cole. Second round, John Laurinaitis. Third round, probably definitely would have to be Khali. Put that stupid asshole out of his mouth.
Hell yeah.
Mason Ryan, I'd shoot him. He sucks.
He hasn't been seen around for a while, so. And let's see here, maybe going to TNA. Oh, good God, I haven't seen TNA in like 3 months. I mean, like a whole entire month. Let's see here. Who can I think of? Definitely, yeah. I think kind of, yeah. Zema Ion, Austin Aries, and A double. And let's see here.
Wrestlers, I just shoot everybody.
Probably Ric Flair.
Shore.
What? Oh, Ric Flair.
Just because he doesn't know how to stay out of it, I mean, the guy is a complete and total hypocrite. He says he wants to retire, but yet he doesn't fucking retire. Put the goofy old ass out of his misery.
Well, he does need money, like he lost a lot of money in that Ponzi scheme shit. He needs it to live.
That's not my problem. How is it?
I know, but, it's his problem, and that's why he's still wrestling. Still wrestling, still part of wrestling, if you want to say. I mean, I used to be fucking pissed off about that, but now that I think about it that way, I mean, he just needs it to eat, or to live,
And he's sharing some of his knowledge.
Yep.
Alright, SCD, what are your thoughts on that?
Alright, I would kill Pico and Epico and Primo just because I love me some Rosa Mendes. Great Khali, no doubt. And I maybe after would go against Randy Orton, and then I would probably kill myself after that, just based on the fact that I just said that. No, I don't know, man. Why would I kill anybody? I'm not a motherfucking murderer. But where the fuck came up with that question?
I would say either release or the next
the person that came up with
that. Release. Okay, Collie.
Alright, for me, just going and release-wise, get the Greg Kelly out of there. One swallow.
Later.
You can go for that too. Alright.
I would fuck you. I said I would fuck you. Okay.
And last but not least, Team Iron for TNA. Next question that I got here: do you think WrestleMania 28 will be as good as WrestleMania 17 or 19? What are your thoughts on that, John?
I think it's gonna be better than both. We got some fucking awesome shit this year. Don't get me wrong; those WrestleManias were awesome, but I have huge expectations for this WrestleMania. I think it's gonna be better than any other WrestleMania, in my opinion.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait for WrestleMania, man. I think it's gonna be one hell of a show this year. It's the first time ever that they've had so many matches that could main event. Like, there's like 5 matches on the card right now, and all those matches could main event. Same.
Yep. Take Chris Jericho. Sorry, go ahead. I was gonna say take Chris Jericho versus CM Punk. They could probably fucking, do that show without Rock and Cena. Main event that shit.
Yeah, I think definitely WrestleMania 28 will definitely, without beyond a shadow of a doubt, will be good this year. But as good as WrestleMania 17 or 19, I think I can comfortably say that it may actually do a whole lot better than them by leaps and bounds. I mean, I'm actually really looking forward to WrestleMania this year because they've got, as you guys said, there's so many great matches so far on the card. So I mean, it's really, definitely going to be something to invest your money in this year. If this is the only pay-per-view that you get every year, I think this is going to be so good because I think definitely last year did not do so well. WrestleMania 27 I thought kind of sucked, but this year definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah, same here. We got so many great matches to look forward to. So, as of right now, on paper, it looks to be that way, but I'm not really going to say it will be as good as WrestleMania 17 or 19. I'll just have to wait and see, but I think it would be in the middle, too. WrestleMania 17 and 19, to me, were as good, so I cannot wait for WrestleMania 28. And next question here. Would you like to see HBK back in the WWE and for one more match? If so, with who and why? And going back to John, who would you like to see HBK wrestle one more match?
I would have to say I would love to see him wrestle The Rock. That would probably be a great match. Austin again. That would be another great match. Triple H, even though they wrestled hundreds of times, that would be just another great match. Yeah, that's about it. Most I'd want to see them, him wrestle is probably The Rock because it's never happened. But
yeah, that'd be a great match. Boston fan, your thoughts?
Definitely would love to see HBK back in the ring for one more match, but against who? There's a few people I'd like to see him, go toe to toe with. One of them definitely being CM Punk. The other one. Another one could be Dolph Ziggler. I'd love to see him go head-to-head with Dolph Ziggler. I wouldn't say Daniel Bryan, even though Daniel Bryan is kind of like somewhat of a modern age, submission wrestler / with that being said, for the Hitman Hart. So I think he'd probably match up against good, but only if they let cut Daniel Bryan loose, not have him be the WWE Daniel Bryan, but have him be the good old ROH Bryan Danielson. So with those three considered, definitely would love to see Shawn Michaels, go up against any one of those three.
All right, S&D, what are your thoughts on that?
To be honest, I have closure on Shawn Michaels' career, so a lot of people are like always trying to bring back guys that are retired, like trying to say, oh, Stone Cold should have another match. Shawn Michaels
should have another match.
See, here's my reason why I don't, and I actually talked with you, John, about this before. But the reason why I personally wouldn't want, Austin to have another match is because at this point, really, there's nothing that people can bitch about when it comes to his career. And the wrestling fans are so critical in 2012. The way the fans are critical these years, I just rather not see Austin ever wrestle again, just so nobody can bitch on him.
This is what I gotta say to the people that will bitch. Fuck you. Fuck haters. Fuck whoever thinks that. I would love to see Austin in the ring again, either against fucking Randy Orton or freaking CM Punk. And I think I need it. I feel closure on his career somewhat, but it's just been so long since I've seen fucking the Rattlesnake in the ring, and I want to see at least one more match. And
they can still go, no doubt, too.
Hell yeah.
I would love to see it too, and I agree with you, but that would be my attitude, if it would happen, if Austin would, just show that he wants to wrestle again, that would be my attitude.
Stick the middle finger in their faces as Austin would do.
So yeah, like I said, it would be my attitude to say fuck you to the haters if it would end up happening. But fact is, he really haven't shown that he wants to wrestle again, since he retired. And if he's behind it, if he wants to do it, then I'll be with him 100%. But until then, I have closure on his career, and that's why they create DVDs and great motherfucking DVDs. When it comes to Shawn Michaels, same exact thing. I have closure on his career, and I'm fine with him staying retired. Yes, indeed. Don't take me wrong. There's a lot of superstars that could, have great matches with Shawn Michaels today, but why?
Oh yeah,
anybody can have.
I hear where you're coming from, Simon. But here's the thing, I too also have closure. If Shawn never wrestled again, Stone Cold, whoever, never wrestled again, even The Rock, if The Rock never wrestled again, that's fine by me. And this is just a hypothetical situation where a question was asked and we're just answering it. And yeah, definitely as far as the haters go, you know what? Go to the store, get you a big gold bag of freaking get the hell over it.
Exactly.
Shut the hell up, enjoy the damn show. And if it doesn't make you happy, change the mother flipping channel, yo.
Exactly.
I agree with this, but fact is they aren't. They're gonna stay and they're gonna bitch. That's what they are. That's the haters. That's the point of it.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I've stared away from, trying to do freaking wrestling videos, because it's like, Lord forbid you say something and it's like, somebody jumps down your throat and wants to fucking slit you, from head to fucking toe. And, that's, it's stupid. People take it way too seriously, and they granted, I like the fact that some people put a lot of thought into it when they can be an adult about it or mature about it. But, when they jump down your throat, okay, yeah, sue me. I like guys like John Cena, Randy Orton. People find them boring. Well, you know what? That's my choice. If you don't like it, you don't have to like it. Piss off.
For me, it's simple. YouTube, if, I keep doing my thing because I love doing videos on pro wrestling, and anybody that bitch or actually insult me in any way, you're blocked.
That's exactly what I do. When somebody fucking says something that, is insulting me or anything like that, it doesn't hurt me. It doesn't insult me. I don't give a shit. I'm never going to think about you. I'm never going to see you in the outside world. So take your little comment and shove it up your ass and you're blocked. Plain and simple.
Yeah, it's not even worth worrying about either.
So Fortminorproject, back to you. What would you like to see for Shawn Michaels?
Yeah, but anyway, going back into that for me, even if he doesn't come back and wrestle one more match, that's fine with me. Like S&D said, you got the DVDs to look back on, and same thing goes for The Rock too. You can watch those over and over again. But anyway, if Shawn Michaels does come back and wrestle one more match, probably Shawn Michaels against Daniel Bryan I think would be cool, or Shawn Michaels against Dolph Ziggler would be interesting to me for my top 2 matches as of right now. So that's why I'm going to leave it off there. And
I would love to see Shawn Michaels against a pizza box.
I'm sure it would be a champion match.
Has Shawn Michaels and Edge ever wrestled?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Royal Rumble 2005 opening match. Holy shit, what a match!
Yeah, I have to watch that. I don't think I saw that match, but
YouTube it.
Let's check it out.